Hello and welcome to Let's Develop with Java 8. Today we're going to talk about try with resources. So what's the scenario we're in? Let's consider this method. This method reads a file line-wise into a list. So we get in a file, we declare a buffered reader, and then we start a try block. Within the try block, I first create a list of strings where I'm going to read in the lines from the file. Then I'm going to create buffered reader from an input stream reader from a file input stream from the file. So this is what I'm going to use as a handle on the file. And then I'm reading the file line-wise, adding each line to my lines list and return it. And then below follows a finally block that actually handles the input string. Both in case of an error, for example while reading here, or in the case of an initialization error, or in case everything goes right, I want to close the stream in the end to avoid resource leaks. So what I have to do is check if this input stream was actually created. If it wasn't created, that is, if one of these constructors failed, I can't close anything because nothing was opened. If, on the other hand, this object was created and an error occurred later, then I want to close this input stream, so I have to call the close method. The same thing is true if everything went right, then in the end I want to call close to close the handle on the input file. But then again, the close method can throw an exception. So I have to add an additional try-catch block here to actually handle this expression, because I may not want an exception on closing the file to disturb my method functionality, because actually I have read all the lines successfully, but closing fails. So if I wouldn't catch this exception, the whole method would throw an exception instead of returning the lines which are already read successfully. So, thing is, this handling is actually quite verbose and it's easy to be done wrong. So for Java 8, there was something introduced that helps us handle these things more easily, and that's called try with resources. Let me show you how this code looks like if I use this new feature. To demonstrate this, I copied over the exact same code into a new file. What I can do now is move the declaration of this variable into round braces after the try keyword and the initialization of the streams as well, like this. And then I can get rid of the line up here and the line in here, and I can get rid of the whole finally block. The code on the right side is now functionally equivalent to the code we have on the left side, but it's much shorter. The reason for this is that Java takes care of all the cleanup and the closing of the stream in the background, because we provided the stream initialization here in round braces after the try keyword. Quite nice, huh?